welcome back to the top 5 deck series. So we got 5 graveyard decks for you today. Going to be playing them on some ladder to see how they go. Right, so we're going to get straight into the decks. We got this deck here, which is a freeze splasher deck. I think that deck will be fairly strong, hopefully. And we got this deck here, which is a Goblin Cage graveyard deck. And if you checked out my last series, I've got the top 5 Goblin Cage decks in my last series. So if you want to go check out that, there's loads of good Goblin Cage decks in there. So we got this deck as well, which is kind of good against tanks, I guess. We've got the P.E.K.K.A in there. It's got a bit of chip damage there with the furnace. And got some good defensive capabilities again with the Tornado and the Baby Dragon as well. We got this deck here, which I played actually the last video in the Goblin Cage video, but it's a really good strong graveyard deck still. So we're going to give it a go on ladder again and see how it goes. We've got this deck here, which is a Mortar Graveyard Huts deck. So I think this deck might work out quite well. I mean, most of these decks have got plus 50% win ratios and top 200 at the moment ladder wise, so I don't think they do too bad, and I think if somebody can get top 200 with this deck, I could definitely give it a go on ladder and see how it goes. So we're going to get straight into some games. We're going to start off with this deck first. Let's get straight into it. Right, so we're going to get into the first deck now. So this is a Splash Yard deck. We're only at 5,500 at the moment, so we haven't really pushed much at all this season except from that 5 games last video and a couple games I think on stream as well, but we'll see how this goes. We're going to go for Bowler here, I think, just to stop those furnaces. Hopefully those furnaces don't hit my stuff, I guess. So we'll see if he's tries to maybe lure this away with something. This is definitely going to hurt the furnace quite a bit, but I haven't got really anything big to back this up. There's no graveyard in my hand, otherwise I probably saved up and be gone for graveyard instead. I'm hoping that Bowler does take out the furnace though. I mean, it should do. One more bowl should hopefully almost take it down. He might get some spirits there as well. I think maybe one spirit. Doesn't get any spirits. I'm just playing quite defensive at the moment. He's just actually gone in for a big spell there as well, so we should probably go in, but we still haven't got graveyard in our hand, so that is not great whatsoever. So we're gonna go in for Valkyrie as well, just for a bit of that air defense, and we're just gonna go straight in for the graveyard. He's just overcommitted, I feel, with that there. If I had Tornado right now, I probably would have tornadoed everything to the King's Tower. We got the Valkyrie to the tower as well, so that Valkyrie, not the Valkyrie, the lightning was definitely a little bit of an overcommit from him. He's at 840 HP now, which is definitely not looking too good for him right now. I'll probably drop the Bowler down in the back. This is maybe not the best because I've not really got much in my hand right now. And we're going to go for Ice Wizard there just to try and slow that down to reduce as much damage as we possibly can. We've got the Ice Wizard there as well, getting pushed back in the back. He's not actually getting hit by the Bowler though, but we do have a big counter push coming here with the Bowler as well. I'm going to use probably Inferno Dragon this time to defend my Bowler from that Mega Minion. I'm going to put it down really late, and I might even potentially put down the freeze as well. We'll just wait and see. So the Mega Minion is down. We're just going to go for a big push here. You might actually lightning this. Lightning's probably a good idea. We do get one bowl off there as well, so it's not too bad. We got the Baby Dragon not getting any damage off either, so we've really got to watch this, got to defend this. This Royal Giant is going to be, it's quite hard for us. We've got no buildings at the moment, so that is our big problem right now. I'm not going to really use anything against this wizard right now. I'm just going to go for potentially a Valkyrie in the back, and we're just going to build this up. Double Elixir's coming up fairly soon. He's probably just going to go Royal Giant at the bridge, more than likely. Does actually go for his Royal Giant? We're going to go for the Bowler instead then, since he's not going for that Royal Giant. We're just going to defend this as best as we possibly can. So we've got the I think I might just go in for a grave. I don't know. I'm actually going to go for the Valkyrie. I think probably the best, not the Valkyrie, the Inferno Dragon, probably the best idea to defend this and probably take both of them down. So we are pushing forward here a little bit. He does have that coming down as well, so he's actually not using on our tower, so him not using it at the tower is really good for us. I'm going to put the Valkyrie down there just in case. Probably go for another Bowler again, just so we can't push him that Royal Giant. He might go opposite side with his Royal Giant. We have got the freeze. He doesn't know we have the freeze yet. We've got 25 seconds to go. We don't have the anti-air to defend. This is the problem. He has got the lightning as well. I'm trying to keep everything at the bridge just so I can defend this stuff fairly easily. So we got Inferno Dragon in the middle there. He is actually defending this pretty well, but I think we could hopefully get this right now. Hopefully, anyway. He's going for that there. We'll probably just go for a lightning. We might go for the Bowler here actually just to defend this. I'm needing to go straight in with the graveyard plus this as well, so we'll probably go for that, and we'll probably go in for the freeze with it as well. We need to defend that Baby Dragon actually, because he's just going to kill me with that. He's going to take me down here right now if I don't watch it. He just needs one more lightning to take this on, and this is pretty much GG. So we can't even lightning block this right now, so we're going to go straight in for the graveyard, hopefully get some damage done, and hopefully get some wins off here. So we got that down. We're actually going to no, he goes for the lightning, and he managed to take me out in the end, so well played to him. That was pretty close. He got a really good clutch lightnings quite a few times there. So we're going to go into the next deck, and we're going to see how that goes. Right, so we're going to get into the second deck now. That was fairly close. I mean, it only was going to take one more graveyard. I probably should have just gone in for graveyard freezes opposed to what I was going for, and probably would have got the win instead. So, but we're going to try this deck instead. This has got the the Goblin Cage in it, so it's a little bit of a cheaper deck, I guess. We're just gonna have to wait and see, like I say, how it plays out. So we're gonna go for the Knight here. I think that Lightning's so strong though against that type of deck, just purely because the Lightning's just takes down all my single units, and we've not really got any splash units, to be honest with you. I don't know what we're gonna go for here. I think I might even just have to go in with poison, to be honest, to take this down, because there's nothing else. I spent quite a bit of elixir here, which is not a good starting hand, to be honest. I haven't had graveyard in my starting hand. Even when that guy had lightning, if I had graveyard straight away, I probably honestly would have taken him down instantly. So we're gonna actually go for I might just go for a Goblin Cage here. I should be able to easily defend this with not much of a problem. Hopefully it puts it beside the tower. I don't think I can pull it there, can I? Oh, wait and see. I don't know. I hope I can pull it. Yeah, we can pull it to the main crown tower there. We activate the main crown tower as well, so that's going to help later on for that minor push. And we're just going to have to build up a big push at some point. So he's got Inferno Tower as well. So he's that original kind of minor Valkyrie cycle deck, I think. So we'll see how this goes. He might have Musketeer. He does have Musketeer in it instead of Inferno Dragon. So I guess that works out pretty well for him. We got a lot of elixir right now, so I think I'm going to go into the graveyard, even though that was a bit of a failed graveyard right there. We get everything in the poison, though. He does poison, so he has spent a lot on that so far. Hopefully we might get a chip or two on the tower and just get a little bit of damage done. So the skeletons are getting in a little bit, I think. We got maybe 1 or 2 hits on the tower there, which wasn't too bad. He's probably going to go in for his miner soon as well, or at least he should go in for his miner. He should have probably went for it a bit earlier if he does have elixir for it, though. But he did spend a lot of elixir to defend that push, actually, so hopefully we will get some good defense here. So we've not got poison now, but we do. It is a Valkyrie in the back. I thought it was a Musketeer in the back there for a second, so we're not looking too bad right now. And we can actually stack stuff up here. We know he's used his poison already, so he's not going to get anything there, I don't think. So he has gone for the Fireball as well. He's actually pushing that away, and we're actually going to go in for. He's actually got Fireball and he's got poison as well, so that's pretty OP, to be honest with you. Would not expect for somebody to have every single 2 spells in their deck like that. This is just a weird deck. I mean, he kind of counters my deck a little bit, even though we're getting more damage than he is, especially with those skeletons, because they always get damaged on even with other skeletons there. And we're gonna put this here. He's just, yeah, so this shouldn't be too much of a problem. We're just gonna go in for another graveyard. This has got really fast cycle with the graveyard, and hopefully he's not back to poison again. So we are, yeah, that's not too bad. The baby dragon's actually making his way over to the tower. He's got the Valkyrie down there. I don't think I'm actually going to use Tornado at the moment. There's absolutely no point in using Tornado right now. We're getting quite a bit of chip damage on the tower there. We're going to put the Goblin Cage there as well, just for anything that's a way to come back to me here. He's got Fireball, obviously, but I think I'm going to use the Knight this time against his I'm going to use the Knight against his Musketeer, I think this time we're going to I might just baby dragon here, actually, just for the next counter push that's coming up. And that Inferno Dragon should go down fairly soon. We still get chip damage every single time on the tower of this. I'm actually going to go for Bar Barrel as well, go for the poison over there, so that should be able to lure most of that back and hopefully be able to finish this off. We're getting a decent amount of damage on the tower. We've not got the poison down at all, but we managed to take the tower in the end with the graveyard deck. So this deck has got crazy cycle on it, a lot better than that Splash Yard deck. I don't know if Splash Yard is really as strong as it used to be. It just depends against, I guess, the matchup, because we obviously lost with that last deck, but it was still really close. I think I just need to go more aggressive with the graveyards, because the graveyards pretty much always get damaged on if they have that little tank there. Right, we're going to go into this deck here. So it's the Pecker Graveyard Furnace deck. So we'll see what we get on with this one. Right, so let's get straight into this deck. Right, so I'm thinking this is going to be we'll do pretty well if we come against some sort of tank or something along that lines and get a huge counter push off the graveyard. Starting hand, not the best at the moment. Nothing to really cycle through. I hate cycling through spells like Snowball, because I feel it loses me the game half the time. So we're actually going to go for Tornado here. We're leaking a bit of elixir, so we'll just Tornado that to the crown tower, so that's going to help out a lot later on. You might have Fireball, so what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually thinking about going on this opposite lane. Probably would be the best idea, just so he doesn't build up damage on that tower. He's probably going to still Fireball that or something along that lines, but I should be able to take that down. Not much of a problem there. I think I'm going to go for Baby Dragon in the back, just maybe build up this graveyard a little bit. He seems to be cycling cards, wasting cards a little bit. So let's see if we can get some value out of this graveyard. We've got Snowball, we've got Poison, we've got enough elixir for Poison and Snowball at the moment. So we're not looking too bad there. We should have probably, that's just going to hit the tower as well, which isn't too bad at all. Like I say, he spent a lot of elixir there previous to the Hog, so didn't really get much damage done. We got the Tornado off as well. We got a huge amount of damage on the tower. I think I'm just going to go Electro Wizard here. I'm just really trying to bait out that Fireball potentially. We got the Tornado up, so we probably use that. He's actually gone for the Lightning as well. We're actually going to drop Peck in the back, actually, on the opposing side. If he goes for a rush on the other side, we've got Tornado to control his Hog, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem there, hopefully. And we're going to pull all this over here. We grab the hog as well, hoping to hit most of the stuff. Got the crown tower activated, so shouldn't be too much of a problem there. I don't know if that P.E.K.K.A was a great move actually. Probably should have cycled through something else opposed to the P.E.K.K.A. And every time I see lightning though, I just want to go for P.E.K.K.A for some reason. But we're going to go for a baby dragon here to back up this P.E.K.K.A. So I don't know if he's going to be able to stop it. He's not really put anything down yet. I think he's literally just giving up on the game. I mean, he knows himself. He way overcommitted on Elixir there, and that's why he lost the game. So we're just going to get a 3 crown, I think, potentially right now from Simon here. He's just literally giving up the game. Yeah, I think that's GG. Way overcommitting like at the start there with that hog, pushing the hog down the left hand side. I had tornado in my hand to easily clear it up, obviously using the tornado snowball combo to stop his push. He's still got a swing in every single time, but again, he spent way too much elixir and there was too much pressure on him. Right, we're going to get into the next deck now. That was pretty fast. We're going to get into this deck again. This is a deck, like I said, that we played in the last video, so it was the Goblin Cage deck. I feel it's a really strong deck still, so I wanted to include it in this top 5. So right, let's get into this deck. Right, here we go. So let's get into the ladder. So we've won 2 out of 3 games so far, so that hasn't been too bad for a start, so hopefully we can win this one as well. I think with Graveyard, it's just about patience. You just got to be patient with the deck, not overcommit too much, and just get that eventual push off. And when you see your opponents committed too much elixir on something, I think it's definitely a perfect time just to go in for the Graveyard a lot of time. I mean, I'm losing elixir here a little bit. I hate those that Palmer. I think it does so much damage sometimes, so I'm just going to poison it down. We got stuff to lure, stuff like his hog, like with the Goblin Cage and stuff like that, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem there. We're actually probably going to get counter push off here with the Graveyard as well, with the Goblin, so shouldn't be too bad. I've probably misplaced my Goblin there a little bit, because I know that can actually take out pretty much most stuff. So we got the snowball here. I didn't actually hit the Valk. I really wish I hit the Valk there, because I would have got probably quite a bit of damage there. We're actually going to use a Musketeer on the comeback here. We're going to use the Valkyrie to tank as well, just to make sure we get all this down. I feel this is quite hard sometimes to take on this kind of push, because I mean, it's got so much in here. We got the bomber down as well, but we're going to go for this here just for the defense and the tank a little bit, so just to not do damage on the tower. He uses rage there as well, so again, overcommit the elixir quite a bit there, but he's still going to get almost get some damage on the tower there, not really getting some damage at all. So we're going to wait again to see what he plays against the Musketeer, because again, he's spent a lot of elixir. We got 5 elixir waiting right now. We just want to hold on to that elixir for the moment. So he's going straight in for the hog, so we're going to go for a Mega Minion plus Snowball just to deny too much damage on this tower. He's not caught up in damage so far. We're still about like 800 damage ahead, so we're looking pretty good so far. He's probably going to use something against this Mega Minion, which I'll use something, well, it's not too bad actually. We're going to go for this. He does have that though, that's not good. He's using the rage as well. This could be a big problem. If he gets, he doesn't get a drop on the Goblin Cage, probably going to kill my Musketeer there as well. So we need to get some aggression in here right now, otherwise we're probably going to lose this game right now. So just because of that balloon, I didn't have enough elixir to hold on to the Goblin Cage to actually kill it, so that was not great whatsoever. Hopefully this will actually run up and just kill that, because I mean, it does so much damage. Doesn't actually kill in the end, so that's not good. Right, so what we're going to do here, we're going to go for this, we're going to go for this, we're going to snowball this back as well. There's just so much pressure from this deck actually. I just feel like I haven't really been able to do much against this deck right now, so we're going to go straight in for the Graveyard. We're at double elixir, hopefully get the poison top of a lot of stuff. I do not think so though. That witch is just so strong right now, I feel as well. He's only got 30 HP on that tower, so we're not looking good right now. We need to really cycle through again and again and again. It's hard to get value on with poisons on these decks, to be honest, so we're going to put this over here. Hopefully that doesn't kill my tower again. It's just crazy. I mean, rage right now is just pretty insane right now. But we're going to go in for another Graveyard again. We've got 20 seconds to go, so hopefully we'll be able to get a decent Graveyard off here. They're not going to get a decent Graveyard off here at all, I don't think. We got the poison down there as well, but he does get the bomber just in time as well, so I do not. We actually do take the tower down. There's 8 seconds to go. He's got the zap, so we're still in this right now. The King Tower is activated though, so that is not great for me right now. But he has put a lot of elixir into that right now, I feel. So we're going to go for Goblin Cage here. We're going to go for this. We're going to go for this. They're just going to go for everything pretty much. Balloon is making its way over to the tower. I do not think it's going to 3-crown me, I hope, anyway. Doesn't look like it's going to 3-crown me there, so we're going to probably go in for some Graveyard soon, but every time I go in for the Graveyard, I feel like I'm almost going to overcommit here, so we're going to go for the Graveyard. We're going to go for this, just to kind of defend that. We're going to go for the Dark Prince here as well, just to hopefully get a charge on the tower as well. I don't think it's going to get a charge on the tower, though. That Ice Golem went down so fast, and we need to get some poison value off here, I think, just to kind of take all this down. We don't have, the big thing we don't have is, what is it? It is log is the massive thing we don't have, which is kind of a bit of a problem against some of these decks. Those skeletons are just getting so much value out of that rage, though. I just don't know why they get so much value out of the rage. We still, like I said, we could still win this right now, and we're pretty close. The bomber is there, so hopefully the Dark Prince actually decides to go kill that. So he does actually decide to kill that. Then we got the balloon down here. We need to push this back a little bit. Those bats are getting in there as well. He's raised up again. If he gets any damage on the tower, that balloon, seriously. Right, so we're gonna go in for graveyard again. We got the ice golem in the middle again, just to tank for everything. That musketeer is hopefully gonna do some damage to the tower, so it does actually lock into the tower in the end. But every time I do this, I feel like he just gets a massive counter push on the comeback, so we just gotta watch that counter push really. We did actually get the skeletons down there as well, so that was actually too bad. We're gonna slow this down straight away. Hog is getting on that as well, so Hog hopefully won't do too much damage to the tower. This is probably gonna be the biggest counter push we're gonna get this game, I think. That bomber is doing crazy amount of damage again, though, as per usual. Go for ice golem here, hopefully get the charge off of this. He should not have Valkyrie in time. Don't know why he should have Valkyrie in time. Get the snowball down there. That should be game. Hopefully that Mega Minion connects onto the tower, and that is it. Really well played. So we actually were down a tower there and managed to come back and get the second tower there, so that wasn't too bad against I Hate You hashtag Team Curry. So really well played there again. So 5,554 trophies now, so we're slowly pushing up. We actually got the fisherman as well, so that's not too bad legendary card. I hope they change that legendary card every single time though, rather than just having the fisherman there every single time. So we have this last deck now, so we got a graveyard mortar deck, and we'll have to see how this goes. This has no spells in it, so I have to get the tower down purely with the graveyard. But we do have the arrows there, so that's going to help against minions and just stuff like that can actually clear it up. But other counters like maybe archers, things like that, it's going to be really hard for them to stop. But I think we just have to get a good build up, be defensive with our mortar a lot of the time, just win the game like that. So we'll wait and see how this deck goes, so let's get into it. Right, so we're playing the final game now, so this is the mortar deck. I really do not know how this is going to get on, so hopefully we get a win with this deck, but I'm just assuming just to kind of cycle through some cheap units, I guess, get some good value, and then push them with the graveyard eventually when we get a good push off. So I think maybe at the back here we're going to split this up. We've got so many counters for graveyard, so even potentially if they are graveyard, shouldn't be too much of a problem there. But we need the hut up straight away there. I wasn't wanting to put the hut down because that would have taken damage from the furnace, and we're going to go for this here because they used that, so that's actually not too bad because we got, hopefully them two will be able to take out these furnaces and slowly chip away at that furnace as well. He's used the fireball, so we can actually use this as well if we need to, and we also can use this as well just against that. I think I'm going to go in for this though, definitely. We're going to go in for that to try and kill that musketeer, I think, just so it doesn't take out my goblin hut, because it's the only thing that can really take down the goblin hut, I guess. So we got the Valkyrie coming forward here. I might even just go with the mortar. I mean, I don't know if mortar is a good idea. I'm just going to wait. I'm not going to go in for the mortar too early, just in case. So we're going to go for something here, I guess. We're going to go for the mortar. There's no point in not going for the mortar. We're going to go for archers over here to defend the mortar from whatever it's coming towards. We're actually going to get shot in the tower there, and we should be able to get that down, but not too much of a problem there. So no damage on the tower. We get shot on the tower, which is not really that much damage. The mortar hardly does anything, if I'm honest. That actually locks into the tower, but if it gets onto the tower for long enough, definitely can do pretty well. So we're going to use barbarians here. There's nothing else we can really use. If he fireballs them, he might get some damage on the tower, but it doesn't look like he's going to be able to fireball them. I think this is going to be a problem though for me, just because we got that furnace constantly kind of chipping away at my tower, and he's also got the musketeer to actually take up my goblin hut as well, so that is not too great. So we're going to go for the goblin hut here. Hopefully again we take no damage there. Might just jump towards the tower for some reason. He actually uses the fireball and that instead. So I don't know, I might even think about going in for a graveyard right now, to be honest. We're going to go for Valkyrie in the back, and then we're going to go straight for graveyard eventually, because I think when the Valkyrie gets to the front, it'll probably be double elixir time. We can hopefully get some damage done there. So yeah, we're going to go for, I don't know, I was thinking about going for mortar here. We're going to go for archers, and then yeah, we're going to go for another graveyard. Well, we're going to go for our first graveyard, I think, here. So we're not really, I don't know if we're going to get any damage off there, actually, because he's got the Valkyrie there. We just got everything defending there. So we got the musketeer going down again. I'm probably going to have to play this mortar defensively this time to be able to defend this, I think. So he's got the fireball down. Doesn't actually do too much there, so that's not too bad. The mortar should hit the musketeer. We'll pull that back over. Hopefully get the P.E.K.K.A down as well. We do actually get the P.E.K.K.A down as well. This is a hard matchup. I mean, I just feel it's a really hard matchup for me right now. Especially when we don't have any spells, and he knows we don't have any spells, so he's just literally building up his stuff here. So we have to go for barbarians there, even though he's probably going to fireball them. He probably will come into fireball. I mean, there's no reason why he wouldn't go for the fireball. We're going to use arrows for the first time as well. Hopefully take some of this down, get some tanking off there. So he eventually does go for the fireball, even though this is like, what do we do? I think we go maybe opposite lane, I think. And we're going to go opposite lane instead of going down this lane, just to kind of bait him over to the other side, because he's got so much pressure up that side. We should have kept the arrows there we kept the arrows, we probably would be in a good position right now, but we're not in a great position. He's just got everything to control my deck, if I'm honest with you. I don't see any way of me actually beating this deck right now. Fireball is going down over there. Shouldn't be too much of a problem though. We're gonna go for Mortar here. I'm probably gonna lose that tower pretty soon. I don't know how we're gonna get pushes off here, because like I say, this furnace is just building up every single time, and I think that is GG already. I just don't really like this deck. I don't like the playstyle of it, because it's got no spells in it. Those furnace just absolutely ripped through me, and I felt there was nothing I could get value out of there. And even with it was so easy for him to clean up because he had the goblins there. Obviously I didn't keep the arrows for the goblins, so that was kind of my fault, but it's not too bad there. We actually got the bet probably. Well, we got 3 wins out of 5, so that wasn't too bad at all. It was mainly with the middle decks as well. It was 2, 3, and 4 that we actually got the wins with, so I feel like those are the strongest decks. I think Splash Yard Freeze is just not really that strong right now, but we almost won that game still, so it was pretty close. This deck, I don't think I'm ever going to touch it ever again. I just don't seem to like it whatsoever. I think it'll probably be good against some decks, like some tank decks, stuff like that, but against decks like that with Musketeers in it, with the Furnace, stuff like that, where I can't actually spell down his Furnace, where he had a spell, he had the Fireball, Musketeers, he had random cards be able to take it down, especially with the Hog Rider as well, so it was just constant pressure. But that was not too bad, like I say again today, 3 out of 5 wins, so that was pretty good. So let me know in the comments below if you have played any of these decks and what you think about these decks, or if you've got any decks yourself that you're pushing on ladder that you're doing really well with. Let me know in the comments below what decks you're using right now. So, but yeah guys, thanks all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the series today, the top 5 graveyard decks. I should have another video out in a couple days, maybe on the, I don't know what I'm going to go for next. I'm almost maxing out my bandit, so I'm only one card away from maxing out this bandit, so we're not too far whatsoever. So, and then we can get that maxed out and maybe do the top 5 bandit decks. So I think that'll be the next one. But yeah guys, thanks all for watching again. Hopefully you enjoyed the series today, and I'll see you guys in the next one.